Uh, 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 uh. I'm a fucking monkey, yeah.
Episode.
I think 14? 13.
Nope.
What? Up or down? 15. Holy spit.
We
We're
had
already on
a
episode 15.
special edition
Mhm.
bonus episode. That was episode 14 last week.
That is true. That was our little crash course. That was a little compilation for you folks out there.
I hope you enjoyed. I put together some work, did a little scrubby.
And for those who are looking for an explanation, we're not going to give one.
There is not an explanation.
We don't have to tell you anything.
Ding, 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 ding. So, placeholder.
Yes, my
Anyways.
kindly DK.
We're going to school you like Aristotle today.
Today we are talking about geography generally. Kind of.
Yeah.
In a sense.
We might go off on tangents that are related to geography, socio and economically.
I might not talk about anything at all. Look at my cool cabin. I live here for real.
Speaking of geography, I have a representation of the globe, which is
right. That's my George.
The George. You don't need to know why it's a George.
Nuh-uh.
It's just a George.
Yes, sir.
So, placeholder?
Yeah.
What is the definition of geography, please?
Geography. Let's find out.
Ding, ding, ding,
Oop.
ding, ding.
Geography. The study of the physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere, and of human activity as it affects and is affected by these, including the distribution of populations and resources, land use, and industries.
See, if you think about it, I have my own little placeholder icon here, basically, in the form of the George.
That's true.
I might just replace you with my new co-host.
No. Wait, hold on.
So,
I could be a George.
Now? Nope.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Ah!
Anyways, me and George are going to take over the episode here for a second.
Hello, it's me, George.
So, basically, we're talking about geography, George.
That's right.
Where's your favorite place that you've been so far?
My favorite place I've ever been has to be Estes Park.
Estes Park. Now, where is that at?
That's Estes Park, Colorado.
Yo, Colorado.
Do you want to know why?
Why is that?
Because they don't have any orange plants there, because I hate oranges.
No way.
That's right.
Okay, I see that. So I would say my favorite place that I've been so far, if we're going in country, what is that?
No.
Do you see who is that? Do you see that?
I don't think that's that stupid green.
We'll ignore that for now, George. We'll ignore that for now. But I would say if we're talking in country, sorry for just smacking the mic, I would Arizona or Boston has got to be my top picks. Arizona is just so peak in the Phoenix area, the Tucson area. It's kind of hot. It's not very humid though. It's a very dry heat. The first time I was there, I could barely walk because I broke my foot. Not broke my foot. I had a foot surgery.
Now you don't want to be wandering the Arizona desert with a broken foot now, do ya?
No. It was honestly not a great time. We went to the zoo and I was in a wheelchair, and actually I ramped my way down the path, and it was literally like I was racing like a speed demon.
Like a speed demon at the zoo?
Speed demon at the zoo.
So you're telling me you went to the zoo in Arizona. What kind of animals did they possibly have there?
They pretty much, honestly, it's kind of boring, low-key, because they've only got the hot ones. They've got no penguinos, but the coolest part is, I mean, I won't say it's boring because it is dope, but literally it's so hot that they've got fans that mist water.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, they got fans that mist water on you when you're outside, and there's a place where you can literally go in, and there's monkeys that just run around, and they're just free. They're like tiny little monkeys.
They let the monkeys walk free.
The monkeys walk free.
Hey, I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they finally got noticed.
George,
little monkeys.
Should we bring back placeholders? Should we bring them back out of jail?
They didn't even know. I thought we just scared them off like the Sasquatch.
We scared them, but basically jail.
Ah!
Come back.
I'm back. I'm here. Hello.
All right. George, thank you for being a guest in this episode.
Put me in the trash.
Okay. Yep. We're just gonna.
Who was that guy? How did he get in here?
Anyways. Thanks you, George, once again for coming in. Thank you.
I really need to lock my doors.
Sorry, I needed a sip of water. Talking about those misters really made me thirsty. So, first, tell me your favorite place in country. If you, I don't know, have you been out of the country?
I have not been out of the country.
So just give me your favorite.
You know, allegedly, I was supposed to be in Canada last week.
Okay, yeah, we will tell that story because actually that was
a horrible day.
No, that was amazing. It was amazing. Anyways.
That was a roller coaster.
Where is like your favorite place outside of Colorado? You can't choose a place there. Not allowed.
That is a good question. I do really like Colorado. I'm going to go with here. You know what's a good place is Washington. Well,
State
at the time, Washington. I've been to both DC and state. And this is a fun
story.
story.
Washington DC.
Yeah, Washington DC is under some.
It's taken over now by.
It is now the state capital of.
I guess a form of.
Oh my God! I'm orange.
Controls DC right now, but anyway.
See, we really don't want that guy in power. I'm telling you that guy.
We do not. No.
But DC is beautiful. It's we went down there for a class trip.
Did you see Batman?
I don't think Batman lives in DC. I think that's New York, which I wasn't.
No, DC. You didn't see Green Lantern?
I did not see Superman. I did not see Green Lantern. And I did see Wonder Woman.
You didn't see the OG Superman.
I did not see. I did not see that coming. That's. I just said that for real. No. But DC is great. At least, like, pretty looking. I'm trying to think of other. New Mexico. New Mexico is a wonderful place. This might be a story I tell on Placeholder one day. But me and my buddies, we went on like a vacation there for spring break. We went to Walter White's house.
No way! Like you actually saw Walter White's house.
We saw his real house, and you want to know how you can tell that it's his block on that? It is fenced off.
Oh, I bet
it's fenced off because the people who live there keep getting pizzas thrown onto their roof.
Of course they do, dude. Of course. Okay, but honestly, I wouldn't even be that mad because it's a free pizza every time.
Yeah, but it's on your roof and it's a whole pizza.
Okay, but if you go get it, it's a free pizza.
That's a good point. Did you know?
Because most of the time, let's be honest, it's probably just going to stay in the box.
Yeah, that was what I would hope. It's just when people are like, oh, this is like the show, and they like throw it that perfect way that like spirals it out of the box like Bryan Cranston did.
That's true. Then it's like,
like, oh.
But if you get wait, hold on, counterpoint. What if you just get a piece of ketchup on your roof?
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad. Yeah, like some sort of plastic thing,
like a net,
a pizza net. Yo,
okay, guys.
All right,
we just came up with.
Now all I know is that these people are stupid asshole idiots.
So
I would have just used.
You would say New Mexico or DC?
New Mexico. Yeah, I got a lot to say about New Mexico. New Mexico was a trip. But yeah, New Mexico, DC.
We're gonna have to get into that.
I'm very much a fan of the mountains. I think I see that's where I came. I don't know if you guys have picked up on this, but I grew up near the mountains. I am a mountain man. I would live up there if I had the money or the time to do so.
Okay.
Like I said, this is a real picture of my real house. That's real.
Since we're talking about New Mexico, give me your favorite memory from New Mexico.
Oh, God.
If you need a second to think, I can go.
You go ahead. Yeah, okay. You go ahead.
So my favorite location that I've ever been to, point blank, period, has to be in Spain. First off, if you have a chance to visit Spain, anywhere in Europe, but especially Spain, dude, it is so worth it because it's kind of like California, but everywhere's California. But you also don't have to be scared of guns because,
because it's California.
It's because it's not California because it's España.
Espanol.
The architecture is beautiful because it's super old. The cities are super walkable. Don't let anyone tell you that it's expensive. It's cheap there. Like literally, like we walked from like our hotel and you could pick up fresh chocolate. Well, this is weird that this was in Spain and not France, but
Mm,
chocolate dipped croissants for literally like 89 cents.
damn.
Fresh baked. And then I remember you could literally get this entire whole sandwich and it was $2.
Ooh. Okay.
And then their Fanta and stuff, all their food is just so much cleaner. Like I literally lost like 30 pounds while I was over there, and I was eating more than I probably eat over here, and I was drinking a lot more too.
See, and I bet with walkable cities too, I bet that helps a
Yeah.
lot.
Because I mean, I would walk like 15,000 steps a day,
Mhm.
constantly walking. Like, here's like one of my favorite memories is so obviously like we were drinking with our professors over there, but
As one does, as
dude,
one must.
so when they drink, like they go hard on the alcohol over there because like it's such a thing in their culture.
Mhm.
So literally, if you got like I got a Jack and Coke, that was like my go-to
That was, like, your
drink
go-to.
while I was there. And I'm telling you, the cup, like the glass was this big, and the Coke bottle, it was like one of those little tiny, like the glass 8-ounce bottles, not like I don't know if they're 8 or 12. You know what I mean? Like they're the smaller, not the big 16-ounce glass bottles, but the smaller. I think they might be 8 or 12. They're like the same size as a can or slightly bigger.
Sure.
Literally,
Don't mind me.
with how much Jack they put in there, I used that same bottle of Coke for 3 drinks.
Damn.
So literally, they poured in the fucking. It was not Jack and Coke, or it was not Jack and Coke. It was Jack with a shot of Coke on top of it, basically. So if the cup was this big, this much of it was Jack, and then there was this much Coke on top.
So they just gave you a bottle of Jack.
And it was literally $6.
Damn, it costs like $6 out here for me to buy a
Not
or
even
what's
a double.
that? What's that drink I'm always drinking? An Angry Orchard.
Angry Orchard. So that, and you only need like 1 or 2 of those. So we would go crazy. You'd have 4 of those, and we would literally just walk because all the places there are open till like 4 a.m. if not like 24/7, and they have like vending machines with cheeseburgers in them. So literally,
Oh,
we were walking around.
is that
okay?
not the American dream right there?
Oh, I'll tell you the American dream, okay? So one night after going to the pub, we walk
The old
around,
pub.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, we're hungry. It's late. I think it was like 2, 3 a.m. at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We go to McDonald's. Now,
Oh, that's
McDonald's
right.
in Europe smacks,
Europe,
okay?
I think we've talked. Have we
It's-
not talked about Europe McDonald's?
We have. We talked about it at work. European McDonald's, so much better, bro.
They
like-
have beer.
Yeah, they've got beer. They've got the McExtreme.
Ooh.
They've got
Uh-oh.
the Mc. So I don't know if you remember. They used to have these in the States, but they're called the McBites.
Mm.
And they're basically popcorn chicken. So popcorn chicken, you can put the container of barbecue sauce in there, and then you just pour your fries in there. That's the ultimate drunk walking food. And then you get a beer. So you literally walk in there, you order, let me get the
Well, you got to do the French accent, right?
no, yeah.
Let's make it.
Let me get the McBite 20
that's
piece
right.
and the French fry, and then the beer, and then so literally you have a beer, fries, and your chicken McBites all contained, and you can walk around just
the way you say that.
Also, Five Guys also open till 3 a.m.
Oh,
So literally another night after getting creme brulee at 1 a.m.
classic. Okay.
Also in France, we went to Five Guys and got a fucking big ass burger and fries at 2 a.m.
Damn, bro.
Just drunk as
Yeah, you
fuck.
see, that's how I wish.
And that is what the American dream is supposed to be.
Yeah, what the hell? Why isn't
And the French and the Espanians are living it.
the Españols, the Spaniard?
España.
Yeah, those
España.
Spaniard bastards.
I like those guys. I'm not gonna lie, dude. We gotta go to Spain.
I'll go to. You know what? I would go to Spain. You
Let's do
know,
it.
apparently, I guess. Never mind.
Did you come up with your
I
Your
you know
memory.
this. I'll give you this. This isn't the best memory, but this is the most memorable time. Was
Okay.
the first night I went to. The first night staying in Santa Fe. So this was a week-long trip. And people will tell you that Albuquerque and Santa Fe, they tell you Santa Fe is the better place. And they're dead wrong. Santa Fe is a horrible place.
What? I've heard that Santa Fe is like the artistic city.
Santa Fe is a terrible, horrible place full of horrible, terrible people.
Okay. Why?
We went in there. We were trying to stay in this place. We were trying, what was it? It was some sort of big Holiday Inn, whatever. It was a nice hotel.
Motel,
and this hotel, the fucking hotel, you know what they told us? You didn't book a night here. Yes, we did. We had the proof for it. And they said, we don't have a room for you.
Damn.
So what we had to end up doing is staying at a Motel 6.
Did you get a refund at least?
I think so, because we were going to stay that night. We were going to stay in Santa Fe coming back up. So they gave us 2 rooms for one night rather than 1 room for one night. Or 1 room for 2 nights. If that makes sense.
Oh,
so we got 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not important. The important part is...
So they gave it to you for like the night beforehand, basically?
Yeah, it was like 2 nights ago. I think. I can't remember. Again, it was a week-long trip.
Yeah.
So
I see what you're saying. No, yeah, they like fucked you.
Mm-hmm.
They fucked you.
They did. They did.
It was unfair. Good, boys.
And now thinking about it, I can't even remember where we stayed. Oh, that's right, because we went to the Four Corners too. We played Foursquare.
You said the hotel
Corners.
motel.
Anyway,
6.
that's right. That's right. We went to a Motel 6. Now, folks,
was this like a route? Okay, yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if you've ever been to a Motel 6 before, especially one where it's last minute in the middle of New Mexico. But oh my god! Now, Motel 6 already not the best place.
I feel like they're really hit or miss because we've got one in our state, and I looked at it and I was like, "Dude, this is like the best hotel in this city."
It might be the only good Motel 6 in the country.
I'll show it to you after this.
But we're staying in this room. We're trying to get a room, and this should have been the first thing that turned us away. The guy at the counter could not count to 4.
What do you mean?
He was talking to these guests, and they said that they were going to stay for 4 nights.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, for 20 minutes, the guy behind the counter was going, let's say it was Tuesday. Let's say it was the Tuesday, and he was going Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Monday. And it's like, no, we're staying for 4 nights. Oh yeah, it was Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday night. No, we're staying. We're not staying till Saturday. We're staying for 4 nights. And me and my friends.
You should have just said a day.
Yeah, no, for real. You should have said we're gonna stay here until Friday. But that one. Yeah, he just sat there trying to count to 4.
Wait. Oh, what's up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Saturday nights? We're staying here till you're staying when you're leaving, man. Tell me when you're leaving. So that really should have been the first tip. That should have tipped us off. But we were like, hey, we literally have nowhere else to go. We look to the side over there. Oh my god, the pool. They have a pool. The pool's green. And I'm not saying like, oh, that's like chlorine green. That is
it was algae.
That is algae green. that is not a color that you're supposed to swim in, let alone be near. It's like this. It was like this green.
Oh god. Well, what if it was just like extra dye? Oh,
I don't know what that noise is, but it's scaring me. Yeah, what if it was just a little extra dye in case you wanted to dive into your Mountain Dew Baja Blast pool? But not the point. If you can believe it, not the point. So we get the room after 3 hours. I think we.
How much was it?
That's a good question. It's probably cheap. I hope it was cheap.
I was gonna say it better have been cheap because if it wasn't, imagine you paid like $150.
No, dude, you don't even know. We got the room.
Oh god! Oh no!
The microwave. It looked like a gas station toilet. I've never seen a microwave with brown crust coming from the sky. It was stalactites of grease. Never in my days.
Oh my god.
So okay, we get to the room, right? We're chilling, it's awesome. And we're kinda like, hey, tomorrow.
No bed bugs or anything?
No, there's nothing.
Was there
nothing
poop or like blood or
There could have been. We
semen.
we drove all day. We were tired. We didn't like. We did check for bed bugs. Now that I'm remembering.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta check for bed bugs.
We oh my god, we were like, hey, we leave for New Mexico. We're going to Albuquerque, New Mexico tomorrow. We might as well just sleep the night, wake up in the morning, get things done, get rested. We've been driving all day, whatever. So we all have this idea. Right.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not a good start to a story right there.
We have this plan. I think Albuquerque to Santa Fe is like an hour, so it's not as long as of a drive. So we're thinking to ourselves, mostly me. This was mostly fell onto me. It was not my plan. I want to make this clear because I know who watches this and I know I will get questioned for this later. But I was asked, or I was told, hey, let's take Benadryl. I have this bag of Benadryl with us. It'll knock us out. We'll go to bed. We'll wake up and we'll be good. We'll be golden. We'll be happy. Okay, why not? Sure. This isn't like the smartest idea. I don't think I'm like the number one Benadryl pal.
Benadryl, bro.
So I take like 2 Benadryl and I'm like, well, the other 4, whoever else was with us, they're gonna do it too, so it's fine. We go out to Arby's.
Oh God!
No, not even Arby's. We went to a Chili's. And they gave us this
choice, though.
The Chili's was horrible. They gave us what is that? Nachos. They gave us nachos with like just shredded cheese thrown on it. It wasn't melted on. It was just shredded cheese like on top.
I think that Chili's. I don't know where you were in Santa Fe, but I think you might have been like in the like crack den part of it. It seems like
I don't know what the hell.
Like I don't know where you were in Santa Fe, but I think you might have been in the wrong. Part.
You're telling me, as far as I'm aware, all of Santa Fe is the wrong part of Santa Fe.
No, that's like saying all of Minneapolis is bad.
It's true. Only the bad parts of Minneapolis were bad.
True.
The part of town where the whole road was closed.
Okay, that's just a Midwest special, though.
That's true.
It's like that here.
I haven't seen a single road out here that didn't have 13,000 cones on it. I haven't been able to drive.
Well, it won't be like that in winter.
That's true. And the road work, once
then there will be snow.
Thankfully, all the open holes they left will just get worse and worse, so that the perpetual cycle of never fixing the roads will keep being done. Anyway, if you can believe it, this story doesn't end until Albuquerque, unfortunately.
Oh God. Okay, keep going.
The next thing that I remember is the Benadryl I thought was kicking in. I think I was just drowsy. But I was like, finally, I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. We get into the rooms. We sleep with when one of my friends stank bad stuff.
Oh, no.
And he knows who he is. If he's watching this, I know who you are. I know what you've done.
Poodoo.
But so we're sleeping finally, right? We're winding down. And I don't know if anybody else in that friend group remembers. I know my friend, shout out Daniel, he remembers this part. But
is that his real name or
that is his real name?
Okay.
But
well, I mean, there's so many Daniels. It doesn't.
Yeah, I figured no one's gonna find old Danny boy. But
Danny boy.
At the middle of the night, it had to be like 3 a.m. Boom, boom, boom at our door. And there's no peoples. There's no peoples, but there's a looming presence on the other side of that door.
Oh my God.
Somebody was banging on that, and I mean banging on that door. I don't know who it was. I still don't know what that was about. And by the time they went, I like stayed awake looking at the door.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's literally like you're about to get shot.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, yeah, nah.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on.
Especially because you can't like look out the door.
There's no people, and I'm worried if I look out, I'm going to see like the.
Was it like one of the ones where like it's like an outside, like you go up the outside, or is it like an inside?
It was like an inside motel.
Okay.
So there was like a hallway. It looked like the back rooms, like right out of the back rooms.
Okay.
And yeah, there's just that. What am I supposed to do? I just go back to bed. Fuck it. I got to go somewhere tomorrow. And
at that point, the bennies are really kicking your ass.
Dude, You would think that's not even half of the Benadryl part.
Oh no!
There's Chekhov's gun for you. At this point, I'm like, I don't even notice it. I don't even know if I'm like getting hit by the Benadryl. It's dark out. I can barely tell what's going on.
Right.
There's fucking Sasquatches outside trying to get into my bedroom, and I sleep it off. We wake up in the morning. Another side note: we saw like a girl, like a small child girl, like who looks like she just got out of the pool, and the pool doesn't open until like 10. So she's like sleeping outside of a door.
Dude, that sounds like some fucking. Dude, was that place haunted?
I don't know.
That's what I'm like. I genuinely am thinking that you either were like tripping off the Benadryl or like it was haunted, dude.
That place was an evil place.
It knew you popped the bennies and it's like, oh, it's time to fuck with them. Because I mean, that's the type of place where like shit will, dude, like that energy will congregate.
I still half of the stuff that happened, I still don't believe.
Okay, wait, keep going.
Okay. So I'll wrap this up quickly. Basically, and another side note, I was getting a little sick for some reason. I got like a little sickness, which seems to be.
Dude, you got infected by the ghost.
I think I did.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think you might have been haunted for a second, bro.
Dude, okay. Let me get to the far.
Okay, yeah. Finish this story. Finish this story.
This all culminates in us going to New Mexico, or Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it's New Mexico. It's hot as balls out, and my friends are like, "You know, it'd be a good idea. What if we went on a hike? What if we went on a hike on this mountain?" And suddenly something starts kicking in.
Oh no!
Suddenly I start feeling a certain way.
Oh no!
That feels like 2 Benadryls coming up to haunt me. And I'm sick. I'm dehydrated.
And now the 2 Benadryls.
I'm getting hit by 2 Benadryls, and I'm not thinking straight. I took a bite out of a little cactus because it looked kind of good. It was not a good idea. It was a bad idea. But I there's more to it. But I would just like to say I did in fact climb a mountain. There was a rattlesnake that I encountered on that mountain, which might have been a sign of some sort. But I climbed that damn mountain, and I stood there on top of Sisyphus's throne, and on 2 Benadryls, dying of sickness, going to find Walter White's house in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I want everybody to know that I am a conqueror.
Do you think the 2 Benadryls helped you get to the top of that mountain, or
dude,
do you think they hindered you?
It was like a comical part where my 2 friends were ahead of me, and they were talking to each other, and like, I wonder how placeholders. Well, God.
Oh shit!
I wonder how placeholders doing. And it's literally me on all 4s. Just climbing.
Oh my god!
Inching.
Wait.
Yes.
Just so I know where I need to edit this. Oh, I didn't even realize that Batman was on here.
Oh yeah, Batman's been here. Hi, Batman.
That's actually fucking crazy.
Yeah, seriously. I was like climbing. It looked like one of those cartoons where they're in the desert looking for water. All I had was a half drank warm Gatorade.
No, that sounds like. Wait, what flavor was it?
It was orange.
Oh no! I was gonna say, at least maybe it's a good flavor.
Yeah, it wasn't blue. It wasn't red. It was orange, bro.
At least it wasn't yellow.
That's true. Yeah, it was an awesome trip. I will never regret that trip, but that
you regret that moment.
The memories. See, the best part about trips and having memories and about going to different places is that it's scary when things go wrong and you encounter freaky people at the time. But then if you make it out of there,
yeah, it's funny.
You got a good memory.
See, we had another moment like that. It just went out. Oh.
Let's see if that worked. Hold on.
Are we back?
I did get a new capture card, so. Oh. Yeah, it actually is.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we can still be seen.
Although now you're out of focus. What the hell?
Whatever.
We'll deal with that later. Guys.
Sorry.
This is some behind the scenes stuff. I just got a new capture card, and For a moment there, it looks like it might be goofing on us. But also, the quality of our camera should be a lot better.
It should be a lot better now.
I actually think it is. For some reason, in OBS, everything's zoomed in really close like this. So I think it's
upgrades, hopefully, people.
We'll see. All right, Batman. Hey, Batman, you want a beer?
Yeah. When we were walking in France, and my homie asked for a lighter.
Uh-oh.
And this is why I hate the French, by the way.
Huge! I hate the French.
Literally,
I just like the French a lot.
The French guy goes, you need a little lighter, stupid American. And we were like, what are you even doing, bro? You guys literally surrendered in 2 world wars. Why are you talking smack right now? So literally, yeah, please. So literally, we're like, dude, and you can buy like LSD and like MDMA and shit on the counter in France. Like literally, like
for real?
I went to a head shop and they literally just had it like in the head shop, and I was like, I don't know if this is like for real. I obviously was on a school trip, so I wasn't like feeding.
You weren't about to buy some
LSD or MDMA. But yeah, I did buy, hypothetically. Well, I mean, it was legal over there. Some HHC edibles.
Ooh.
And I literally got so many of them because it was so cheap. It was $25 for 40 of them.
Damn, that's crazy.
And so literally, I had to eat like 10 of them at a time.
Don't worry about that.
And I gave a bunch to my homies. So me and him were playing in front of our professors, crossed. Just playing jazz music, improvising, and everyone was like, "Wow, you guys are really just loose tonight and vibing." We were like, "Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we're chilling." I had to leave some of them behind because I was too scared to take them on the plane. I honestly could have. I was just kind of scared because I was flying international, and it's a little more scary than domestic.
Test the waters there.
So I just left them in that hotel and left a note and was like, "For whoever finds this, have a good."
Have a good trip,
yeah. But yeah, basically the entire time I was in Europe on a school trip, I was just intoxicated in one way or the other.
See, that's sick.
It was pretty dope. Honestly, pretty much everyone was, because like in one of the places we stayed in a monastery in the mountains of Spain.
Do you know what it was called?
It's called Montserrat. You can look it up.
Oh boy,
actually.
How I spell that?
Monstera.
Watch out. Yep. This guy?
Yep, that's it.
Whoa.
So that's literally where we stayed at. So
here?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Like dead ass.
Oh my god.
I've got pictures literally overlooking the peaks up there. So they like brew their own, that right there. Right, go back down.
Whoop.
That to the right. That right there.
This guy?
Nope, down. That is like the main like square area kind of like, and you can see like there's the church up there and stuff, and then there's like a bunch of not parking. There's a bunch of like shops and stuff, and then when you go around there's like a bunch of other stuff, and then you can ride like a sky like gondola like up higher into the mountains, and then there's a trail where you can walk back down.
Oh, cool.
But so yeah, literally we were up there for a couple days, and literally,
do these plants have anything to do with this place?
No, I don't think so. I think it thinks like it's like a different. I think because you like spelled it Monstera up there, that it thinks it's that plant thing.
This plant.
If you add like TT at the end of that, no, go back to the beginning, and at the end of Montserrat, yeah, there you go. Oh no, you did a space still. One word.
Oh,
there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. So literally, I performed in that square there, and I both band and choir
did a little. Here?
Yep, there, as well as like inside that church right there, because that's a church. Yeah, right there. I performed in there.
Damn, that's sweet as
hell. It was actually pretty dope. But the one cool thing about that is they brew their own wine and beer. So when we had our dinners and lunch and shit, they would literally just bring us unlimited wine. And I also, fun fact, at this place there, a lot of their, like this place specifically, like a lot of their dishes had like a ton of cheese, and so I couldn't eat them. All I basically had while we were staying there was like bread and wine, and then a little bit of chicken.
There you go. So you were living the Roman Emperor diet.
I literally was living the, and I had a couple, whatever, like it was literally the grapes of the wine, and there was some couple other grapes.
That's actually sad.
Our tour guide was really dope. She was from Germany. So she was telling us about her time from Germany. Her name was Hetty. Shout out Hetty if you ever see this.
Hetty.
Shout out Hetty. She actually lives in America. She said I could crash at the crib if needed. So shout out Hetty.
Can I crash at Hetty's place, please?
I'd have to ask Hetty, but she's pretty dope. I'm sure she'd let us. But yeah, so Europe is just pretty dope in general, I'd say.
You know what? Now I've given Europe a lot of flack, but I kind of want to go to Europe.
Dude, you would love Europe. Europe is space.
I met a Frenchman.
It's a oui baguette.
It's a fucking French man. He's gonna sit over here.
Anyways, other than that, Boston. Also,
tell me about Boston,
dude. Boston is really cool because it's one of the first places in America, obviously. So it's like, especially downtown Boston is like, it's old. Like, and I literally, same thing. I actually sang in the Old North Church in Boston, which was pretty fucking cool.
Because, one of my favorite aesthetics about like America is like colonial American like architecture.
Dude, look up the Old North Church. If you want like a perfect example. Old North Church.
Old North Church.
So literally we walked the Freedom Trail and then we sang inside the Old North Church. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's delicious.
So all of downtown, like low-key looks like that. So we literally were like, if you've like, it's showing Fallout 4 up there, because if you've ever played Fallout 4, these are literally the places that Fallout 4 is based off of. So cool, dude. And it's like, I love the weather because it's like kind of cold. It's not like super cold. It's like in the 60s. And it's just like kind of rainy. You've got the bay right there. So one cool thing about Boston too is it's pretty walkable because it's an older city. So like literally we walked around like the storefronts and shit like that. And I remember there was like a bunch of shops and shit. So like we picked up like a hot dog and like a lemonade before we got on the boat to go on the ocean to go whale watching.
Yo.
And so we didn't see any whales or anything, unfortunately, but I've got a coupon if I ever go back to go on there.
You didn't run into a single one of our viewers' mothers?
I did not run into a single one of our viewers' mothers.
Your mother's fat.
But while I was there, I had to get fish and chips, obviously, because right on the sea. I went to a place that was literally right next to the fucking ocean right there, and that was
dude
pure peak, bro. So good.
Pure restaurants are like the best kind of, if you're looking for like American seafood, like fried, or even just like a good, just pure, like I'm not saying pure fish restaurants.
And chips is like low-key, like if you get it on the pier is like the best fucking thing though.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna cap. It's so good. Fish and chips is so good.
Yeah, I love, dude. Fish and chips is one of my favorite things. Lobster, yeah,
lobster is good, and I like crab. I don't like snow crab as much as king crab because snow crab's kind of sweet. But also shrimp. Shrimp is like,
dude,
shrimp is like, oh yeah.
I could live off of shrimp. Could like. Oh, hey, look.
It always comes back to food, doesn't it?
We like food here.
We really do like food. We are foodies.
We like to eat.
We like to eat. What can we say? But
Sleepy Joe, he hates food.
So literally, Boston. I think you would really like Boston too. Honestly, you would fuck with Boston.
I would really like to go. There's a very few places that I want to be / live in. The mountains is where I want to die, right? But before then, I want to live in. I want to see Australia.
I would like to see Australia too. I don't think I could live in Australia.
I don't think I could live there, especially with the housing.
I would like to visit there.
Australia is a beautiful, wonderful place.
Would you like to live in Boston? Is that what you're saying?
I would love to see Boston. I want to just experience, because I do love coastal stuff when it's. I don't like California coast type stuff.
You like a dreary coast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would live in Ireland. I would live on the big.
Dude, I'm
fjords.
telling you, if you go to Boston, you might never
I believe
wanna
it.
leave, bro. Because also, weed is legal in Boston, which is based. Yeah.
And also Boston, that's where my people are. I feel like
True.
I get along with people from Boston. more than I would with
fuck
any-
you.
What are you talking about? I'm fucking walking.
I'm
here.
telling you,
That's
bro.
New York,
That's
whatever.
Brooklyn, but
That's Brooklyn. I don't know where that came from.
I'm telling you, bro, Boston is dope. It's like and they've got like
sorry.
pretty good like public transport, honestly.
Mhm.
They've got a Six Flags there. I went to a Red Sox game while I was there, so that was pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Hold on.
Like they've got like a really good like mix of everything. I feel like really good mix of everything. We should go visit there. I also
We should. Yeah, I'm down. I would love to.
One cool thing about Boston too that I saw is we went on like this old ass like ship, like literally like an old like mast ship, like 3 masts, I think.
Oh, like a galleon.
Yeah, it was so cool, and like you could go inside. I'm pretty sure it was like a special ship of some sort, but I don't remember off the top of my head what it was. I'm sure I've got.
Let's see. There's all my ship knowledge comes from our buddy Lucas and from Black Flag.
Lucarius.
A man o' war. Yeah, these old galleon ships. One of these.
Yeah,
I have a funny
it
story.
was so cool.
I have a funny story adjacent to galleons. And I was literally just talking to my mom about this, but
Let's hear it.
And it's a travel story.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
I went to visit California because we needed to house sit my cousin's dog or dog sit the dog, right?
Okay.
And obviously we're gonna go. It's
Yeah, you're
California, a free place to stay, basically.
going. Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun. A lot of things happened. But there came this day where we were just walking down the pier, having a good time. And this is a staple for California. And I don't care if you're from California or not, if you know anything about it. I'm going to go ahead and say this is true. The stinkiest, smelliest, most god-awful man rode by on a bike.
That's so funny.
And it was the worst smell I have ever smelled.
Like dipped in poodoo 4
Dude,
times. Like
I've compared this. The only thing I can compare this to is it was the smell of kidney stones. It was the kidney stone.
I've
smell.
never smelled kidney stones. I
A
don't know
kidney
what that
stone.
means.
I've had one kidney stone, and I'll only ever have one kidney stone.
Does it smell like sweet?
No.
or-
It's like, you know how people say it's the most painful thing ever.
But how does that relate to the smell?
Imagine if that pain correlated. It turned into a smell. If that smell,
That makes no sense.
hold on. How do I explain this?
That doesn't make any sense.
He smelled. He just smelled so bad that I don't
Like,
think
did
I
he
could-
smell like fishy, like poopy,
I don't
like
even. He smelled like
garbagey, like sewery, like
sewer garbage, sulfur, poodoo tang.
Okay, I'm getting a better.
It was
Flavor
just
profile
so.
now.
It was like, imagine everything that smelled bad and then ramp it up to 11 and all at once, and also it lingered for like a good 5
Okay.
seconds. It was like a cloud of stank. It was
Okay.
dude, and I feel bad because obviously the dude was homeless. But I was talking to my mom and he rode by and I stopped mid sentence and went. I like stop.
You like literally hissed. I wish you could see the face that he's like. I can't even do it.
It was
like,
horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible.
oh my god.
And that's I don't remember the coast. I remember all that. I only remember stinky homeless man on a bike.
Only poodoo.
But that had to do with a galleon because we were walking towards a galleon to look at the ship, and that's how this spurred.
Okay.
It was horrible.
Oh,
It was a terrible, terrible day.
I see how that relates to the galleon.
Yeah, doesn't all loop back down to the galleon?
It all goes back to the galleon. Anyways, folks,
oh,
I think that might be it.
oh, for real? Hold on, I have one
Unless
more.
you have
bit.
any more points.
Hold on. I was gonna do this a while ago, This is just a
We got
funny
another bit.
placeholder bit. Yeah, pizza PNG.
Oh, I miss Pizza Hut buffets.
Please tell me. Thank God. Okay.
Dude, Pizza Hut buffets were actually the best when they were a thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't. Did you ever go to Pizza Hut buffet?
I was never a Pizza Hut kid.
Dude, Pizza Hut buffets. You could get the chicken Alfredo. You could get the pasta meat sauce, breadsticks, unlimited, wings.
Damn.
There was
Damn.
like ice cinnamon thing. Yeah, no wonder it was not profitable for
Yeah,
them. It was
absolutely not,
like literally
but-
like yeah.
See, I miss back in the day when it was like awesome
Dude.
to have stuff like that. You can make food.
Our Chinese places buffet is so fucking good.
It is
bro.
good.
I'm not even gonna lie.
We and a group of our friends went there yesterday.
2 days ago,
2 days ago. Now.
I went there
Oh,
yesterday.
I guess we went for Labor Day, huh?
Yeah, I went and I got it for takeout because I was fiending for it after. I was like, no chicken that first day, and then I was
That's
like,
true.
all
How
right,
come
chicken?
you just didn't want to eat?
Well, I had chicken 4 days in a row,
That'll do it.
and I was
Don't do
like, I cannot do it anything
No
other
more.
than that.
I'm
please.
sick of poultry.
Anything other than that.
Anyway, by the way, I was going to turn myself orange for the George bit. Not a bit. He's a real guy. I don't know where he went, but
Orange is
I
fine.
hope you accept me more for who I am now that I'm orange.
I think so.
Sweet. Okay. Cool.
Anyways,
all right.
this has been episode 15. Geology.
Geology.
We hope you
Geography.
learned something. Geography. Geology. Wait, yeah, geography. Why did I say geology?
That's all the same.
Yeah, pretty close.
I hope,
Anyways.
we hope you guys enjoyed this. We're
Eat some
back,
lobster.
revamped. The madness never ends. Eat some lobster, eat some crab, maybe eat a French man.
Have a little pizza.
Don't talk to any Batmans you don't know.
And bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.